Hello, welcome back to Sacred Vapes. The channel aims to bring you the views and experiences of products in the market today, brought to you by an average vapor. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a different video. It's not going to be a review as such, it's going to be more of a showcase video. It's for a company that you may not have heard of. Certainly if you've clicked the title, you won't have heard of them. Maybe you have. It's criminal if you haven't, because they are one of the most unique companies out there in the vaping market and one of the most special. It's Vapesmarter. Now, what Vapesmarter are, it's a company that instead of selling generic products like most of the companies do, they don't actually make 3D printed mods. What they do is offer personalized, handcrafted, bespoke DNA mods. Yeah, that's right, bespoke, as in your mod from there will be one of a kind. Now this one made out of stab wood. For full context, this is not actually a finished product. This is actually a tester mod that they've loaned to me so I can do this video, so I can have a play around with it, see what I thought and offer a little bit of feedback. So yeah, if you think this looks absolutely gorgeous, just wait until you see the finished product. But before we get into all that, let's give her a vape. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer a little bit of a close-up, exactly what you get from Vapesmarter if you buy a mod. I'm going to show a close-up of this mod. I'm going to show you what else I got in the box. And then what I'll do is I'll come back up top and then I'll let you know my thoughts. So, the first attempt at doing this, go and check out below. So let's have a quick look at exactly what you get in the box. Right, it came in a wooden box. Let's first and foremost have a look. Got a lovely letter from Vapesmarter themselves, just basically covering what the product is, how to look after it, all the rest of it, etc, etc. If you pick one up, you'll see yourself how much detail's gone into it. You get a picture of the Vapesmarter logo. Very, very nice. And you'll see as we go further underneath that there's a lot more connections with it. So yeah. And you get this wooden chest. Looks really nice. Obviously handmade. So we'll get her open. Let's get it down onto the table. Here we go. So what you get a velvet pouch. You get this little velvet pouch. Comes with a cleaning cloth and the Vapesmarter logo on the front. You get a USB cable. And you get these little plastic things. I'm not quite sure what they are. I'm assuming they go underneath the tank to protect the 510 plate, but I don't know. The first time I've seen them in my life. So we'll get onto the velvet pouch now. Well, it's not really velvet, it's more like a plastic pouch. It's got a lovely little ribbon there, again with the Vapesmarter logo. And here is the mod. Here we go. And this is what the mod looks like up close. And so it's a stab wood design. It looks like a two-tone wood. I might be wrong on that. But yeah, you can see it looks really, really nice. So you have the large 510 plate on top. Underneath you have your battery cover. You have the Vapesmarter logo again. I say that simply just screws off. Just show you. It would help if it would. There we go. Simply screw it off. That comes off in your hand, and then you just slide your battery in place. So the mod comes with a fire button, which has a light underneath it.
You've got 3 buttons there. Now that's up, that's down, and that's the select. I'll hopefully cover that in a second. USB port, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the outside of it. At the top 10 plate will top 5 template will fit up to about 30mm atomizers on top, which is a really nice touch. It doesn't look it really doesn't look like you could fit them, but you can. You'll see back up top just how much room there is. But yeah, and then we get on to the mod. Here we go. Saying this is a test product, so it's got the Vapesmarter background there, but you get resistance, you get battery indicator, date time, and the Evolve logo, which is the Evolve chipset logo. So yeah, what you'll see here at the bottom, the stars appearing. If you're wondering what they are, just keep pressing and then it'll take you onto this screen, which again, what you'll get greeted with is watts, the actual wattage, and the settings. Now I've got no tank on this at the minute, but simply press the middle button and then you can select nickel, titanium, stainless steel 316, stainless steel 430, knife, nickel pfeffel, I think that is. I have no idea what that is. Nichrome, Canfol. These are all options to pick what type of wire you're using. This is the difference with a DNA chipset rather than a standard chipset that you would normally expect on perhaps like a Smock or a Vupu. You know, this is how specific it is. So yeah, wattage, let you adjust the wattage, maximum 75 watts. Atomizer, again, gives you the options. These were the last ones I had on this, so 0.16. It's a nice little feature that it saves them. Puff info, tells you where your puffs are up to. Diagnostic, again, just goes into all the little information. Obviously, most of them are saying 0 at the minute because I haven't got a tank on here. System, again, change the date, time, the unit, about the chipset, and that's it. And then go down to the back, and we're done. Now, the device is a single 18650 battery, as it comes with the DNA chipset, as mentioned. And yeah, that pretty much covers all the little details. So we'll take it back up top now and we'll get talking about it a little bit more.
Come back. So, hopefully that went well. Otherwise, you'd be wondering what the hell I was on about. So yeah, we'll get talking about these mods now. And as I mentioned at the start, these are bespoke, handcrafted wooden mods. You know, stab wood, basil wood, whatever wood that you want. Simply get in touch with them. You'll go through design, and in fact you can actually follow the birth of the mod over on Planet of the Vapes, which is again really special. I'll get talking about that later. So I want to let you know about my thoughts with this. This is the first DNA mod that I've actually used personally. It's a DNA 75 mod, single battery, which I'm covered in down below. And yeah, the first thing for me is going to be the quality of it. I mean, certainly, as I say, this isn't the finished product, so it is a little bit rough, but you can just see just how beautiful it is. You can just see how unique it is. Certainly, there's nothing else on the market that's really going to be looking as unique as one of these devices. You know, craft-wise, you know, they're really, really nice, I must admit. You know, the button, nice, and it's a very nice, simple design. Nice, simple, clicky button. I say the 3 navigation buttons, that's a really nice addition onto these mods. Simply because, you know, it just removes any need of this fire button to select, which I've mentioned in the past for other devices. You know, I am a fan of that because, you know, it just singles out the fire button as simply just a fire. So, next pro for me with these devices is the battery life. Battery life for me I'm getting about 4 hours off a single battery, but a little bit of context there, and I'm going to present this like I would any other device. The little bit of context is that I'm finding that when the battery is decreasing a little bit, when it's getting down to about 65, then it's coming up with low power. So the battery life on this, if you've got a tank or an RDA or an RTA on top that you can roll it back, then it's absolutely fantastic for the fact that, you know, about 4 hours battery life off a single 18650. But yeah, that was just something I found using this. You know, maybe you'll put a comment below and say that's what's meant to happen with a DNA mod. Maybe so, but I'm not. I'm not going to claim to be an expert about them, just for the point of the video. So, yeah, that's one little niggle I've found. Something I did love. I won't get it open now, but you know, that tube inside is nice and smooth to slide the battery in. You know, you compare it to other devices, cheaper devices on the market, and your batteries just flood into them. You know, just drop in, hit the bottom. You know what I mean. If you've got a single battery device, you know, this just rolls in nice and smooth. Really like that. I say it's really, really responsive. I say that's the firing time. You know, really, really responsive. It's really accurate as well. I mean, you would expect that from a DNA chip inside, but yeah, really, really accurate device. Really does feel like I'm getting a full hit. You know, unfortunately I'm not a rebuilder, so I can't go into the full little intricate details on that, but as I say, I've mentioned it a few times, it's a DNA chip inside, so what you're getting is something top end. It's not just your average device. I think the menu system for this is really simple. You know, the fact it hooks up nice and easy with eScribe. You know, I did have a little play about with it. I was going to show you guys just as like a beginner's look at it, but then to be honest, if I wasn't teaching you how to use it, I figured there's no point including that. There's probably plenty more videos online by actual experts who can definitely show you that. I really love this little light as well. I'll just show you the way that lights up. Again, you know from past videos, I'm a little sucker for lights on mods. You know, I absolutely love them, so I really like that as a little touch. You know, the fact that personalised screen, again, that's going to be a pro. And yeah, I think the design in terms of holding it as well, you know, it is quite comfortable, especially with that flat design. That just fits into your hand nice and easy. So yeah, absolutely love that. And yeah, there's not much else I can talk about. I think the 510 plate on top's reasonably placed. You know, I'd go for a centralised one, but again, if you're going to be picking one of these up, you're going to have that customizable input into it. So yeah, in terms of cons, I'm not really going to con this device simply because, as I say, it's not a finished product. But the only real cons I'll come back with, as I say, is that battery low thing that to be honest, I couldn't figure out how to work around, because the 65%, you know, that's not battery low. The only other con I'd have is that lock menu. I mean, I know it's a DNA thing, and again, you're going to come back and say, oh, well, every DNA mod has it, but it's kind of like a 5-click. If I just show you, the evolve, you just see little stars. Little stars, it's weird. I don't like that. I just prefer a more simpler design, because at the end of the day, that's going to click in your pocket. It's going to unlock. Other than that, I'm not going to really criticise the device, because it really is something that's up to you guys. So, we'll wrap the video up now. And as you can see, these devices are absolutely amazing. They really are. You know, as I said at the start, you know, these are handcrafted bespoke devices. You know, yes, they're not going to be cheap, but what you're going to be getting is something unique to you, and that's what makes it very special. So if you're interested in checking these out a little bit more, So a few ways you can do it. You can go and check up on Vapesmarter.com, I think it is, the website. Certainly Google Vapesmarter, you'll get the website. I'll put the link in the description below for it as well to take you to it. There you can get in touch with them. If you head over to Planet of the Vapes, Vapesmarter has a presence on there. Certainly, if you go and check out the mod making section on there, you'll see the posts from Vapesmarter, and you'll just see excellent work that he does. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, and then you can get in touch with him there as well, and you can go through any ideas that you would like, fresh out prices and whatnot. So yeah, would I recommend a device like this? As always, absolutely. If you want a top of the range device, okay, it's not cheap, but if you want a top of the range device that's unique, you really can't go much wrong than getting a Vapesmarter mod. And I know that might sound like it's a little bit advertising, but is there anything else on the market like that? You have your standard cheap mods, the stuff that are going to be around about £25-30. You have your mid-range mods, your Drag 2s, your Smocks, your Vaporessos, which are really good for what they are. And then you have your Lost Vapes, your G-classes. And then you have something like this, which just stands out all by itself. But go and check them out, certainly go and check them out. And if you're ever interested in anything like this, just get into touch with him, like I say, and he'd be more than happy to discuss it with you. And maybe you can have your own one-of-a-kind mod. But I'll end it there. As I always say, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Coming up next week, I've got a few interesting reviews for you. I've got the mod version of the Voopoo kit that I started this weekend. I've got a new pod system to bring to you guys, and maybe a juice review finally. I'll get around to doing a juice review. So yeah, as I always say, thank you for watching. Stay safe. And keep vaping.